What's up everybody, Kinetic here and welcome back to Albion Online. Yet again we have another massive update that has come to this game in its final beta now, okay? That we are told and promised this is the absolute final beta now that is going to be for Albion Online. And thank God, because I've been doing videos now for Albion Online since Alpha, almost 2 years ago. My first video was a first look video where I covered all the basics, still totally relevant as well, so if you haven't seen what Albion Online is about, you should definitely check that video out as it goes over all the basics. Then I continued with a kind of reboot of that in a Zero to Hero series, 3 videos covering much of the same but just more and expanded, kind of updated as well. Now we have just an absolutely huge patch that came out, the Galahad update. So what I'm going to do here with a continuation of sponsored videos for Albion Online is I'm going to talk about the updates, I'm going to give my impressions. I'm going much further than I've ever gone before with the previous videos because I'm already tier 4. Check this out. And all of this stuff here I bought from the auction house. Everything before that, tier 1, 2, and 3, I got the materials myself. I crafted all of it. If you maybe noticed from the Destiny board, I crafted all that myself. I was really going hardcore, like as a gatherer. They've made some big updates to gathering in this game, and I think it's very much improved. So I gathered all the materials, crafted them, and yeah, so I'm doing pretty good with that. But now I'm wondering, like, okay, I can clearly see that I can solo gather and craft pretty much for a considerable part of the game, but I'm eventually going to have to get into PvP areas, right? Be them yellow areas where you can be defeated and your attacker can take a portion of your silver, or I'll end up going into red zones with a higher chance of course, better materials, but also a higher chance of losing everything that I have, because red zones are full loot. You die, they get access to all your shit. And now we have new black areas as well. Let's check the world map. We now have new black zones. By the way, this new world map looks fantastic, by the way. You don't even have to flag for PvE in the black areas. So it's a whole new level of like paranoia probably in those dark areas, those black zones where you can PvP. Of course, it's great if you're the hunter and you're really good and really confident, really well geared, but for everybody else, they're probably pissing themselves half the time. But anyway, I really like what they've done with the rearrangement of the biomes. We have new biome cities as well, which is really cool. But check this out, they've completely, once again, like, re-envisioned how the continents are laid out, how the biomes are laid out and stuff like that. Like, I started over here in Highland Cross, and if you watch the previous videos, or maybe any previous version for that matter, practically recently, before Galahad, you would start at a place like this, like Highland Cross, and you would go in one direction, and every direction you went was a completely different biome. And I had a feeling like that was going to change. It was cool, because you would go like one way, it was swamps, one north I think was snow, and right, was it? I don't know, something like that was desert, and it was cool, like you had all these different biomes really close, but now they're much more spread out. To get around, what you will need to do if you want to travel, because going zone by zone by zone is really inefficient. For one, you've got the boats, but you've also got a kind of carriage that will take you around as well within kind of a reasonable distance. So here we are at Fort Sterling, right? One of, if not the biggest and most populated areas, by the way. You can travel to Bridgewatch, Caerleon, Martlock, Thetford, and stuff like that. And all those areas are relatively, I want to say, relatively close by. I think Martlock is over here. So instead of, well, yeah, I think it's actually symbolized by that icon right there. So instead of like going through all these freaking zones, like you'll just take, pay a fee and take a carriage, and it will zip you over there to the other town, which is really nice. But yeah, there's also the boats. I originally started in Highland Cross. I took a boat and it threw me all the way over here to, what is this called? Mountain Cross, right? And then from there it was only two zones away to come over here to Fort Sterling. They've done a really great job with this map. I want to point out a few more things to you guys with this. Of course, you can click on a zone, and it will give you some details there. I think that was actually details about the dungeons, but now, as before, you can see like what materials and what tier are available. You can see like the symbols for caves that you can go into, like instant caves. It'll also tell you like if it's a safe region, can players attack you, etc. So that's blue. Blue means that it's a safe area. Tier 1, 2, and 3 are going to be safe areas, I believe. Tier 4, maybe, as well, in some cases. Yeah, here's Tier 4. Tier 5 and up, right? That's when you're getting into PvP sections. There's Tier 6 right there. That's definitely red. So that's the full loot area. But here's a yellow region where players will have to flag if they want to PvP. And if they defeat you or if you defeat them, then there's some silver to be picked up, which is pretty cool. There we go. So Tier 3 to 5 materials available as well. But there's even more than that. Check this out. If we go down to, because I noticed this kind of recently. Wow, right here. Check this this desert zone out right here. See these animals? These actually represent materials and kind of like concentration levels. So here it says this area has an unusual concentration of boars and other wild animals, meaning that if you are a skinner and if you're looking for hides to make into, you know, thick leathers or something like that, that might be a sweet spot to go to do just that. I believe in the north, pretty much directly north from there, something like that. I saw icons that represented here. There we go, yeah, ore veins. So this area has an unusual concentration of iron ore and other ores, which is pretty cool. I like that these little touches that they've made. We've had these before, like these cave or camp icons. They represent solo or multiplayer dungeons, which is pretty cool. Turns out actually that if you are, you know, really lazy as a solo player, you don't even have to go out to these zones anymore to get some action, because also in the Galahad update they added expeditions, and I tried this out recently, and it's more or less the same thing as going out to one of these dungeons, except that they're a lot bigger. It feels like to me, where the solo outside areas only had like one boss. These expeditions, now that you can go on, have two, and these are really good to go for, by the way, especially if you're just kind of starting out, just getting to kind of tier 3, tier 4 or something like that, and you know, you're trying to earn some silver. These are really good. So we can click on here for a journeyman's individual expeditions, and it'll give us the details. Upon completion, you will receive 1,000 silver. Daily bonus is another 1,000. So even if you're not into PVE, even if you don't plan to, you know, do these a lot or anything like that, it's still worth it. Probably doing these at least once a day for the for that silver reward. That's quite nice. It tells you also some other details. Item power recommended or required 250, and you have to be a novice reaver, which is a killer, right? If you haven't really been killing anything, if you've just been like, you know, collecting flax for days or something like that, I think it's going to deny you coming in here. You have to have a certain combat record. But yeah, those are pretty cool. I mean, in fact, I did make an entire video pretty much on expeditions, but I decided it really wasn't worth it. It's enough to show you guys, I think, some gameplay, and then we can move on to some other things. And what I want to do in this video, if I haven't forgotten anything that I wanted to kind of introduce you guys to in this video, what I want to do is here from Fort Stirling, I want to travel here. That's what I'm talking about, right there. This, dude, no doubt, here in this first yellow area, right outside Fort Stirling, which, like I said, is kind of looked at. Look at this huge crowd of guys right here at the auction house. Sometimes I'm logged in and I can't even see the freaking stash box. There are so many people here. This is one of the most populated areas. So the area right outside, no doubt we're going to get into some PvP action. So what I've done in preparation for that is all of this stuff that you see me wearing right here, I bought from the auction house, and I've got a backup in case, in probability that I'm going to die out there. Well, not in the yellow zone, because I actually want to go to a red zone. That's what I mean. It's not full loot in yellow zones. They'll only take a portion of my silver, which I don't care. It's beta, so we will need to go to a red zone if we really want to see just how insane it gets. Where is the closest red zone? I guess it might be here or here. I mean, this, if we're really counting like maybe jumps 1, 2, 3, Let's see, 1, 2, yeah, they're about the same distance. This is pretty cool. What does this icon represent, actually? This thing right here, what is that? Sepulchre, oh, of magic, major locus of enchantment. Did they mean focus? Maybe it says, no, that's an L, it looks like to me. Dedicated to harnessing magic. Anyway, it's a place where you can, I believe, collect essence if you defeat the NPCs. That might actually be fun to go to. I'm kind of tempted to do that now, actually. Instead of going maybe to Cairn, maybe jump over there. I don't know, we'll see. Let's just get out there and see what happens. Oh, God, okay. There's some really badass dude chasing me now. What's this guy, Soshi, doing? I don't trust you, Soshi. I don't trust anybody around here, actually. What is this? Oh, he's flagged red. That guy's flagged red. That has to be a red flagged guy. He's looking for some action. Yeah, look at this guy. He's looking for some action. And this is definitely a rift spawn point. I want to fight these NPCs. Oh god, I didn't even see him standing there. I want to fight these NPCs, but I don't want to get ganked by some try-hard ganker. Oh, look at this, here he comes. While I'm doing it. This guy, though? Oh, hell no. That's tier 5. He's gonna whoop my ass, probably. You gotta be really careful. Are all these guys tier 5? They are. You gotta be real careful, man, about biting off more than you can chew in this game. What about you? No, he's tier 5 as well. And I can't seem to get any of them alone either, so that's a no-go. What about you, dude? He's tier 5 as well. I guess being in a tier 5 zone means everybody's tier 5, huh? Duh. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, he wants some. Cool, bring it on, ugly. Go, get him. Get him. Freaking skills are on cooldown. Here we go. Get some. There we go, whirlwind, baby. This great axe is awesome. Oh, get out of that. That's gonna hurt. Oh, he's casting another? Wow, okay. Here we go, get him. Wow, whatever that is, that has a very long, lingering effect. I killed him! I killed that son of a bitch. He is dead. My hubris just went up +5, I think. Can I actually kill 2 of these things at the same time, maybe? I'm just nervous, like I said, man. If I try to take on too much, and then somebody decides to try and gank me while I'm doing it, it's gonna suck. Whirlwind, baby. Oh, move! Crap, I didn't see that. Damn. Interrupted my whirlwind at a good time. Well played there, Gandalf the Brown. Dude, watch them robes, homie. Get out of there! That doesn't actually hurt that bad. I'm surprised. Oh, crap. Okay, watch out, horse. You don't want to get hit by that. We need to finish this thing. Finish him! Come on. One more. There we go. You might have noticed that there's a circle around my horse, and I specifically set it up like this because, let's say somebody does try to come and gank me. Maybe what I might be able to do, I'm not sure, but I know you can do this obviously while you're gathering, is, okay, do I even have any tools? No, I don't. I didn't bring any tools. Let's say I'm gathering from these rocks right here. Right? And then I can see some red named dude come charge me or something like that. I can quickly hop on my horse. Look at how fast that was. I can quickly hop on my horse and GTFO. If my horse isn't here, let's go ahead and exit the circle. Because if I exit, my mount disappears. So by keeping my mount nearby, look at how much longer it is now. By keeping myself in the kind of the perimeter, the area, right, of my mount, without it being dismissed, then I can quickly jump on it and bug out if I need to. So yeah, that's a really nice change that they made. Mostly, I'm pretty sure they did that for gatherers, but it's really nice regardless. Regardless of what you're doing in this game, I think. I really like that because it makes crafting so much better, like all around, I feel like. You know, you can kind of park your mount in the middle of, like, you know, like a section of trees or something like that. And then just go to tree to tree to tree to tree, especially if you're like overburdened as well, right? If you're overburdened as well, then you'll be able to collect all those, and it won't inhibit. Even if your character is overloaded, you will still benefit from your mount's additional weight carrying capacity by staying in that area. So it's super awesome. Super awesome for that. And what is this? Now there's a red border. What the hell is this? Yo, this looks bad. This looks bad, though. Tier 6? What? Hold up. Tier 6, Tier 6, Tier 6? Oh, damn. So this is... Yeah, these are not players, obviously. This is an NPC camp of Tier 6? That I was not expecting. Okay. And there's just no way I am not going to end up fighting 2 of these guys at the same time. I mean, I'm pretty confident I can take on 2 of those Tier 5 guys, but 2 of these, and look at how close they are. No, that ain't happening. That is not happening. So far, I mean, as you can see, I can solo around here. It's totally soloable. Around this area, and like I said, with all of the benefits, you know, the new you know, kind of adjustments to like getting on your mount and stuff like that, and like hauling ass. If you're not looking for a fight, if you're not even equipped for a fight, right? Then they've made some tweaks here to make it easier for you, and who knows, maybe you can. I wouldn't be surprised if you could be in a fight, and let's say you're losing, like maybe the other guy is just way overgeared than you are, or something like that, but you're ready, right, for such an occasion. You stun his ass, or you fear him, or something like that, right? Then you hop on your mount, and then boom, you're gone, right? Like, that's gonna be so much better than just being like, well, I guess I'm fucking dead, and then dying, right? So yeah, props to Sandbox for making those changes. I think they're definitely for the better. Let's see if we can head to a red zone now. I'm really surprised there's not more PvP here. I really am surprised. While we're on our way to this red territory, I want to see how the hell do you even... here we go. Enable. That's right. Enabling aggressive mode. Will allow you to attack any player in yellow zones and red zones. You will lose all positive reputation by doing this. Are you sure you want to do this? So wait a minute. I lose all reputation just by enabling or by attacking? That might need to be cleared up there, because that's kind of confusing. Maybe I just want to flag, but I don't attack anybody. Do I keep my rep? I want to see how long this takes, actually. That takes a while, actually. Okay, so I don't really have to be too nervous then, or anybody for that matter. And players don't need to be too nervous about seeing like other players, unless they are in fact flagged red, right? Because it's gonna take a while for that to take effect. Okay, good to know. Come on, come on, you, just you, not the wizard. I don't want the wizard. Come on, come on. Come on, go away, wizard. Go away. The wizard went away. Okay, cool. No, you stay here. You stay here. Stay here! Come on! I'm trying to separate these scrubs, man. Alright, what about this guy? Alright, now. Now's my chance. Alright, over here. Yep. Oh, that worked perfectly! The other guy pulled aggro. Oh, crap. He actually knocked me out of my circle. The other guy pulled aggro. And so when the wizard reset, he didn't come to me, which means I kept them separated like I wanted to. This thing hurts. This guy actually kind of hurts. Of course, I'm screwing around. Ow, that does hurt when you're screwing around. All right, we're good though. We're cool. We're cool. Don't need a potion yet. I think we're good, actually. I think we're good. Whirlwind, baby. Spin to win. Spin to win. I love that there's a whirlwind in this game. Oh, down goes the giant. McShovelbeard for the win. Alright, so here we are. You are entering a red PvP zone. Are you sure? If you die, you lose all your stuff. That's what it should say here. Yep, here we go. For science. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for you. If I die horribly, I'm blaming it on you. I think you still need to flag yourself though. That's the difference between red zones and the new black zones that they've got now in the game. I want to fight this thing. I want to fight this thing. I want to fight it. It's only rank 5. Come on, Kinetic, you got this. You got this, right? You got this. Let's do it. Go. I should have waited for my cooldowns. Ah, it's all good. Go, go, go. Oh, watch out for that. That's bad. Oh my god! Dude, that thing is no joke. Okay, so this is what... Wow, this is what happens when you die as well in a red zone. You don't actually die, you just go into a downed state. And then after a few seconds, you'll get up, you can pick up the silver that you drop, and then haul ass. You've got a couple of buffs that will now protect you. Check this out. Improves maximum health. Or wait, no, that's my that's my food buff. Mobs will not aggro you for 15 seconds, and your movement speed is increased by 50% for like a really short amount of time. So if you really screw up like I just did, then there's your get out of jail free card, so to speak. So yeah. Oh, also, your stuff doesn't turn to trash anymore. I mean, I still don't have anything, but. Yeah, remember when you would die to like an NPC or something like that, and you would really die, there wasn't a down state, then, like, I think it was at least, or maybe it was a max of one of your items would be turned into trash, and that really sucked. Like, I really didn't like that. I kind of want to go check this area out, but, you know what? I think I'll save that for another video. This is a good introduction to the short series of, like I said, sponsor videos that I'm now updating to give more of my impressions on Albion Online. The full release date is July 17th. I should have mentioned that much earlier. But you can't actually play the game unless you get yourself a Founders Pack, which are still available now, or after release, and they'll no longer be Founders Packs, they'll be made into Supporter Packs or something like that. Albion Online is buy to play. That means you buy it once and that's it. We've got so many WoW clones for so many years, right? It's nice to see MMOs get back to a kind of more hardcore approach, sandbox kind of, you know, design, and just let you do whatever the hell you want to do. Again, if you want to know more about Albion Online, you should totally check my previous videos out. There's a link in the description that will take you to the official site, where of course you can get more information about Albion Online, and of course more details, because there's a lot more about the Galahad update that just came out. I believe it was March 13th or something like that. More videos are on the way, guys. I want to know what you think down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support Albion Online here on the channel, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.